What's up everyone? I know it has been a hot minute since I posted, but ya boy is back. We are back and better than ever out here making videos for the channel, and hopefully I'm here to stay. And today I got a really unique video. I'm trying to kind of branch out the channel and do more stuff and make more interesting videos. So we're trying something new today. I picked out 3 longboard brands that I have picked. And we're going to be checking out their logos, checking out their brand presence and how they go about marketing themselves, and seeing whether or not they have good logos or if they suck and need to be redesigned. And if you guys like the video, then in the future I'm going to be redesigning one of these logos from scratch and making it hopefully better. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Alright, before we get into critiquing all these brands, I want to give a quick shout out to Dell XPS and their XPS 13 laptop, because this is the buddy that I used to write up all these quick brand identity write-ups on Google Docs. So here I was on campus in one of my buildings, sitting at a table, and I'm like, I need to write some of these brand identities. So what do? I grab my XPS 13, this little laptop right here, turn it on and get going. And this thing, because of its fast responsiveness and easy to use keyboard, allowed me to get these brand identities just pumped out really quickly. So if you're in the market for a new laptop, check out the XPS 13. They just launched a new one that makes the whole laptop quieter, gets less hot, and makes it faster overall. Highly recommend. Check it out, link in description. Back to the video. Alright, we're going to start out with Loaded Longboards. This is the little handout that I've created to go over. Wait, first of all, I need a pen. Alright, sweet. So Loaded Longboards, I did a little research on their website, and this is kind of what I have found. So their slogan, they are dedicated to the growth of board sports through performance, community, and creative expression. So those are like some of our keywords right off the bat. Next, I went up and kind of did a write-out based on the stuff that they had on their website. So this is kind of a list of stuff they wanted their brand identity to be about and what makes them unique. So first of all, they started the company with this whole snowboarding and surfing on land kind of vibe to their longboards, so that's kind of what they're emulating. They talk about having a very tight-knit group for their crew. Environmentally conscious design and production. This is a big thing because a lot of skateboards right now, they don't really focus on this, and it's a very important issue. They talk about their creative process involves a lot of positivity and passion, having no egos. Charity support is a big part of their identity. I've noticed that a lot of their board designs are flowy and geometric, so that's a big key part too of how they design themselves. So over here's an image of one of their new advertisements. Ignore the colors, my printer's screwed up right now, so just ignore the colors. That being said, it looks like they use pretty simple line-based font here, and then their backgrounds are pretty simple. They have these kind of flowy wave-like patterns almost that go around the background. Not too distracting, but they definitely focus their board. And you can kind of see what I'm talking about here with the patterns of the board. You can see there's very geometric-like patterns going on in a lot of the grip tape designs. Now here's the logo. We'll get to that in a sec, but I do want to create a word list of words that are kind of following this brand identity first, and then we can align that with the logo. So when I think Loaded Longboard, some of the things I think might be premium, eco-friendly, passionate, driven, boundary pushing maybe, elevated, community driven. And then as for some of their brand style choices, they definitely go more geometric with it. They definitely have a bit of an unorthodox approach, especially with their website using like a hamburger icon for the hamburger menu. That kind of fits with the whole skateboard aesthetic, being more unorthodox and edgy, but they're not really edgy, they're just more unorthodox and unique. Alright, so that being said, here's the words we've come up with. Now here's the logo. So the logo is using an italics font that is very rigid with curved edges. And then they got this really nice flowy curve that kind of connects the L to the D. It has the same spacing, width size as the starts of the letters, and all the letters seem to have the same sort of width going on. So you have some similarity with that, which is nice. So what I'm going to say is this is a good logo. It looks appealing. It's well designed. It looks nice on their boards, but I don't know if it's fitting their brand identity as much as they might want. This font to me looks nice, but it almost gives me like, I don't know, video game vibes almost, or some of that retro type look, which isn't a bad thing necessarily, but I think they could do more. What happens when you take away the text? What is your logo when you don't have the text applied? Because sometimes that can be a nice thing to have as far as a branding perspective. So is your logo simply just this curve then? Because that's that doesn't really tell me very much, to be honest. I would personally, if I was designing the Loaded logo, I would really like to see them go with an eco-friendly, boundary-pushing, premium type vibe. Maybe even a little community-driven in there. I think these types of words, focusing on building a logo with this, is really going to help them sell their brand more and make it more appealing and show off who they are within their logo a little bit more. So that being said, is the logo bad? No, I don't think the logo's bad, but I don't think it fits the brand as well as it should fit. So for those reasons, I'm gonna give Loaded Longboards a 6 out of 10 for their brand identity. I think the logo's good, but I think it could be a lot better. Alright guys, Zenith Longboards is up next. Let's see what we got to work with. So Zenith doesn't have a lot of branding on their website. It's kind of unfortunate, and I think they need to work on that, but this is kind of what I've gotten based on what I saw. So their slogan, this is one quote I found on the website: "We channel our passion, expertise, and craftsmanship to hand-make transcendent boards engineered to surmount your expectations." That's what they're going with here. So about the brand a little bit, they're Canadian-based, they're manufactured in-house, so they design and produce all of their boards themselves, and those are designed with CAD software. So that being 3D modeling, stuff using CNC machines, laser cutters, stuff like that. Their process of making the boards is designing, making dozens upon dozens of prototypes until the finished product is finally made. And they also, just like Loaded, take surf and snowboard inspiration, this time using epoxy resins. One thing I noticed is a lot of their artwork is very line heavy. They make high quality boards. They're very technical and very premium about the way they go about this stuff. So I found this image online. It's just some of their apparel and branding, but I thought it fit a lot of their style and artwork on most of their boards. As you can see, a lot of this is just very line heavy and line based. And then going with that, this is their current logo. They don't have any sort of logo mark. It's just a type treatment. So let's make a quick little brand word board based on what we know about Zenith. We know they're going for a very premium feel. They're definitely having a lot of precision going on in their work. They're definitely taking a more refined approach to the industry, modern approach maybe, but they definitely balance this modern and quality with their own unique kind of stylistic approach. Simplistic, heavily stylized, and that leads us to the current logo. First off, I would love to see a logo mark to go with the company, not just a type treatment, but this current logo mark, it's giving me very like edgy, raw, but yet also a hint of modern maybe. So is this a bad logo? Does it fit the brand? I think in a sense this could fit the brand, but I do think that it needs to be reworked a little bit. I personally don't like how the letters aren't aligned properly. I know they're going for this, you know, edgy approach and whatnot, which is fine, but you've already done enough with the letters and how you've treated them with these weird types of strokes and stuff. You need to align it a little bit to keep that more modern feel. I think some of these lines could be reworked ever so slightly, and I really do think something as simple as just keeping the letters more in line and maybe even getting rid of some of this eye stylization and keeping it a little more modern like this kind of connects the modern bit to the edgy and raw look. Now, do I think it needs a logo as well? I do. I would love to actually work on redesigning this. I think some sort of emblem, you know, could work really well for this, especially incorporating some of this line work in it. So I'm giving this one a 3 out of 10. I love using it, but you gotta up your marketing and branding game. On to the next one. Alright, last but not least, we got Pantheon Longboards. So, Pantheon Longboards. I don't own a Pantheon Longboard. I own Loaded and Zenith boards. So this one I'm not maybe as familiar with, but we're going to try our best. They also, like Zenith, don't have a lot of branding on their website. It's kind of a problem. We'll see what we can do. Their slogan, they want to blow our minds with the ultimate ride experience, tending to every aspect of skateboard as artistic expression. Now I can already tell you that just by this picture here of some of their decks, they definitely got that artistic expression in their boards going on here. I mean, just look at this. This is insane. This is awesome. Trying to go for a very high-end look. They want purpose-driven design in how they actually manufacture the boards. Wide selection of styles and shapes, kind of like I mentioned. Artistic expression, yep, we got that. And intricate, expensive deck designs. So with that being said, let's draw a quick little word list off of this stuff. Premium, expressive, so unique, obviously. I would say out of the box. So with that said, with all this expressive, innovative, unique, out of the box kind of feel going on, how does it fit in with this logo? I'm gonna be frank with you, I'm not really digging this at all right now. Now I know in their logo they tried to use this as the A in Pantheon. Sure, okay, but what is this logo reading as? This logo is reading as modern, simplistic, clean, refined, maybe sleek, and you know, to its credit, it does kind of give me a bit of an outdoorsy vibe based on this mountain-esque kind of shape. But do these match with this? I don't think so. I think they need to go more expressive, premium, and innovative. Do you imagine that the board is gonna look like this on the bottom? I mean, personally, I'm not making that connection at all. Like, where would this fit in with this board? Would you put it here on the bottom? Put your little brand logo there? I mean, you could. But that contrast, well, it could be compelling in certain cases. I just think it's way too different here. Is the logo good? I mean, that's another question on itself. It's basically a circle, a triangle, and some weird jaggedy looking upside down heart type thing going on here. I think you can do a lot better than this, but I don't really get why we're showing a mountain here. This isn't a snowboard brand as far as I know. So I'm gonna have to give this guy a 1 out of 10. This is just not doing it for me. You need some work done, Pantheon. Yeah, we're done. Alright guys, so that's my thoughts on all 3 longboard brands that we've covered today. Personally, I think Loaded is doing the best job right now. They have the biggest brand identity. They're posting advertisements like this, promotional pieces on their Instagram and elsewhere. Their logo is not terrible. I think it could be better, or at least stand alone besides the text. So this is the winner for today's brand logo. Loaded, you are doing a good job marketing and selling yourself. And that's all I really got for you guys today. Keep on the lookout for more videos because they are coming. We're going to be getting outside sometime soon. I'm going to be doing like an update video on some stuff, so just so that this video doesn't get too long. But yeah, keep on the lookout for that. Thank you for watching. I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Have a good rest of your day. And that's all I got for you guys. Until next time. Peace.